When a person realizes the self, suddenly a change is taking place instantly. Is it the ability to save as ability to see, seeing as witnesser of all changes in body and mind without any effort? Actually, the Atman, the self, is known as the Chit Amsam. The Chit of the Atman is described in the scriptures Sat Chit Ananda, Sat Chit Ananda. Sat means the existence, the isness. What is existing is the Chit alone is existence. Chit means the capacity to know. So what is having the capacity to feel know is known as the Chit. The Chit is, we cannot define it. So that is Ananta. Ananta means undefinable, not Ananda. Ananda is different from Ananta. Ananta, that is Satchidananda means the Ananda. Ananda means the Ananta. Ananta means indescribable. So it cannot be defined. So it is undescribable, unlimited. So we cannot define it. It cannot come to under a definition. So that is the state of the Chit. The Chit means knowing itself. But that is the basic structure of the Chit. That is the Atma itself. So that is the reason, if anybody can know that I am the Atma, that it is not possible. That is the Atma or self is the basic structure of everything. That is the awareness of everything. But what we feel is only the expression. The expression alone that we can feel. But the expression, that is the consciousness. What we feel is only the consciousness. But apart from but behind all those consciousness, that is known as the Chit Amsa, that is the awareness of everything. The awareness is the basic structure. That is the witness or the Duriya state or the whatever may be, the absolute state, Brahma or Atma, everything is the base of everything. But that we cannot feel anything. We cannot feel the Atma, we cannot feel anything. But what we feel is only the expression of the Atma. That is the consciousness. But when we, for example, what is having the capacity to express itself, for example, in a dark room, then nothing is visible. Then we light a candle. And with the candle light, we are seeing many things in the room. Many chairs, many persons, many objects. Everybody, we can see many things with the help of the candle light. So with the help of the candle light alone, we can feel something. But is it necessity? It is necessary for ourselves to see the candle light with the help of another candle light. So the candle light shows itself. We need not bring, if we want to, in a dark room, if we want to see anything, we have to bring the candlelight. But if you want to see the candlelight itself, we need not bring another candlelight to see the earlier candlelight. So the candlelight, it is self-illumination. It having the self-illuminating capacity. So what is having the self-illuminating capacity is known as the Chit Amsam. That is the Chit of the Atman. So the Atman is the basic structure of our consciousness. But the consciousness is the expression. That we cannot feel. What we feel is only the expression. For example, we are having some tongue. In the tongue, if you put some sweet, the tongue will express the sweetness of the food. So if you put some bitter taste food, the tongue will express the bitter taste. So if you do not put anything, it will not create anything. It will not express any expression. So whenever we put something, the expression will have. What we feel is only the expression of the food or anything. But the expression all belongs to the tongue itself. But the tongue is having some sensitivity. The basic sensitivity is known as the Atman or the Chit Amsam of the Atman. But the Chit Amsam will not express itself. But when it is activated, through some bodily expression or some psychological expression, thereby we can have some bodily consciousness or psychological consciousness. But the psychological consciousness and bodily consciousness, behind all those things, the awareness, that is the Chit Amsam is there. The Chit Amsam is this, that is the Atman. The Atman is the base of everything. That we cannot feel. We cannot feel the tongue, we cannot feel anything. For example, whenever we were having the body is sensitivity. But we cannot feel the body itself. But whenever we are having some fever or anything, we will feel some pain throughout the body. So if the fever is over, we cannot feel the body itself. For example, you may say, I can feel the sensation of the body itself. You may say like this. For example, we are having 10 fingers in the hand. So the fingers are with sensitivity. But can you feel one by one of the total 10 fingers? Nobody can feel. It is there. Everything is sensitivity. But if you vibrate anything, if you activate any portion of your hand, then only you can feel the sensation. So what we feel is only the expression. That is the expression of the sensitivity. The basic sensitivity is the Atman. That is the Chit Amsam of the Atman. That nobody can feel. Nobody can. But the main thing is that what we feel is only expression. Here all those things, the concept of Atman or anything is that what we feel is not at all the Atman itself. So we need not rely upon the expression. So we have to give up all expression. There is some indirect way hinted by the scriptures. So we need not directly give some importance to the conscious expression. We have to disregard all the conscious expression. That is the main message given by the scriptures. So they are approaching the matter in an indirect way, because they are planning in a different way. But here we need not rely upon this indirect way. Instead of that, if you directly disregard the psychological consciousness, then we are following the scriptures itself in a direct way. But we need not follow the scriptures in an indirect way. But if you take it as a science, we need not rely upon the expression of our psychological emotions. So we are following the scriptures in a direct way, in a scientific way.